Hello, this is Jarrett, and welcome to my cold series, playing a Frosty Planet pack on a really nice asteroid on the Ceres minor cluster. But on the challenge side of things, everything's maxed out, including ravenous dupes. But that's not all. First rule, no dupes with frost-proof traits. The other rule is never building or using ice liquefier or wood heater. This is going to be an insane challenge. Enjoy! This is episode 3. Starting off by connecting this pipe so we get a little bit more water dropped off here. In the last episode, we've set up several micro mushers. We now have some water as well as dirt to do some cooking, as well as this new desalinator, which is an important part of this whole process, giving us a little access to some water, as well as this liquid temperizer is running to keep this area nice and warm. Goal right now is to get another cot set up here and start a new barracks, because we've got a new dupe that's going to be arriving pretty soon. Mine are starting to carve out an area where we want our cot to be, even though they're not feeling well. So it is now time to choose a dupe. Gonna look at these guys here. I don't think we're gonna take any of these guys, but I'll do a reload and find someone we like. The fifth dupe to join the team is Engineer, interested in supply, operating, digging. They're uncultured and a rock fan, little biohazardist, and plant murderer. First thing I'm going to do is make sure that Engineer puts on their warm coat. And then we'll put them in a schedule. Let's put them, let's see. Wait just an hour and we'll put them here. So now we definitely got to make sure that this cot is complete for Engineer. I think we can get them down here now. Alright, well now that we've got 5, I will take a moment to decide what we do next. So having a look at my skills, I see I could have someone with critter ranching, which would be really nice. Concerned about them getting a big head and getting stressed out. So what I'm going to do is actually get them a great haul. Let's change this setup as well. Stop sending water here. I'd rather melt ice. I think I'm going to get much more efficiency doing that than I am going to get that. But let's just let this run. Fill the water for the sake of this electrolyzer. In the research department, we're going to do ranching. And I've decided this is going to be the first stable. So we'll build a path out this way. We want to make sure this guy can get up to the stable. Want to have the dupes up here where they can breathe a little bit. Carbon dioxide fall back here. Let's go to skills. Oh, rather priorities. Get digger to concentrate on digging. And right now I've got... let's go to priorities. I've got engineer. That's helping out in the kitchen. I'm going to see if chef can be the only one operating these and see how that runs for food. Right now, about almost 12,000 calories of food. So that pipe is now filled up. So now I'm going to connect this. We've got to watch that pipe. Current temperature is 20 degrees. We're going to get that even warmer just to see if we can speed up the process of some of this ice melting. We'll throw a little bit more down as well. Ice and snow. So I'll mark all this high priority. Dupes springing into action as they drop things. I will cancel just so we have a small amount. Quick melting. Oops. phosphorus. Right. Let's have a look. Maybe another single piece of ice right here. Miner here carving a path towards the stable. And what I'm worried about is people getting stressed out, particularly Rancher, if I give them their skills. So I think it is time for a Great Hall. Put that right here. Currently 23 degrees and rising. Engineer not feeling, or miner not feeling great, but they're making progress towards that stable. Don't quite have a barracks just yet. Need to make this a little bit bigger. Not a lot of water. So we've got to get this warmed up. We've got enough calories to survive next little bit. Engineer or scientist up here, researching ranching. Engineer producing some power. I see that we're starting cycle 16. This pipe is getting low on water. So we'll be watching that, switching that over here soon. We get 2 doors in front of this Great Hall. We're going to need a spot for 5 dupes. Be that. Chef producing some power. Generally speaking, I don't want to see Chef on the manual generator. We're okay at the moment. I might go to their priorities and turn down operating for Chef. Where are we on our pipe? Okay, now the pipe's empty. So let's connect this here and disconnect the heater. Try that again. Gonna take a little more power to take care of the desalinator. Oh, we found some food here. Oh no, seed. Check to make sure we've got a stable. We do. Or barracks. Watching this water level closely. Okay, so we're filled back up, so I'm going to go back to heating. Trying to get to about 40 degrees this time. So clearing out a spot here. I want to get both the shearing station and the grooming station. Scientist doing the last little bit of research for that. We need to make sure we have water to keep running the supercomputer, though. Engineer enjoying their barracks. What I'm hoping to do is get a shearing station here and then produce a warm coat at some point soon so we can get another dupe. I suspect we'll be taking a package, whatever that ends up being though, when this burning pod recharges. 32 degrees. I'm going to build a ladder here and here. In the process, it's going to start to knock down some of this ice that's sitting up here. See, the doors are starting to be put together for the Great Hall. Pipes once more empty. So we're having to switch this back again. Where is the oxygen level? Yeah, we need to make sure this electrolyzer continues to run. We'll go back to switch it over so we can get more heat. Let's have a look at some of the pieces of ice here. Got not -5. Got a piece here -7. So this one's about to melt. Actually, snow. And that is cycle 16. Research has been complete on the stable. So I'm going to go down here and research lighting so that we can complete a Great Hall. Or interior decor. We can get our grooming station together. We'll get this built before I give out any skills for critter ranching. Looks like scientists has taken the first mess table. Everyone else eating on the ground. Miner and engineer constructing our stable. Got a flocks in the wrong place. Have to move them out. Now we can give out our skill. A little bit nervous because I don't want to. Let's see, is that rancher? We'll wait for them to wake up. I really want to make sure we get this Great Hall built. Rancher is awake. Not feeling too great though. Got 32 degrees down here. I'm going to give them their skill now for critter ranching. Plus their hat. Make this the priority. Actually, let's go to their priorities. Oh, they're already set up on ranching. Good. Scientists doing some work so we can get this to be a Great Hall. We'll do a little focus here, getting this together. Well, we've got a clump of water. It's not really the ideal location, but it's there. Actually, our pipes are empty. We've got to switch this over. Make sure we continue to produce oxygen for everyone. Rancher over here attending to the behemoth. And, leave that flocks alone, or at least get them out of the stable. Okay, so that has given us our ability to build our Great Hall, which we very much want to do soon. Miner cutting out some space. Chef and scientist installing some tables. A spot for all 5 dupes. So right now we've got a mess hall. What we want to do a little bit better. Just to make sure nerves aren't torn. Right now, oh, Rancher's already at 60%. Okay, we gotta get going with this. Gonna put flower box pot right there. Rancher getting that flocks out of the stable. Good. Let's go down here. Let's check what is going on. We've got, let's see, insulated pipe. Something must have been kept up in there. Let's see, heat-wise, we're at 30. I want to get a little bit hotter than that even. Just to really melt that ice quickly. Get in that water cooler. Let's see, make that right. Oh. Actually, I might even want to do a floating version. If I did that, we could just put in 2 tiles of snow. And then put the water cooler on top of it. So Rancher's taking their meal. So that is giving them... Okay, alright. Well, that hopefully will hold them. They'll have a great haul the next cycle, I'm thinking. Chef installing the flower pot. Let's get something inside that. Always checking down here. Got water in the pipes. 35 degrees. Scientists on a break. Almost have our water cooler together. Scientists celebrating all the power that's being generated here. Okay, so we've got a water cooler. Let's make that low priority. Change it from water. And actually take those 2 tiles out. I see someone with a flower seed. And we've got a great haul. Alright, I'll take a moment now to decide what I should do next. Next thing I want to research is a hydrogen generator. There's a lot of work just to maintaining these manual generators or keeping them running. The other thing is I want to get a path down to make a little tile right here, but I want to get a spot so we can get another stable. Go down and visit this guy. We've got a geyser down there, but we're going to be ignoring that for now. Actually, we could get over there as well, but let's do this in pieces. Okay, so at this point, this is going to eventually be a low oxygen area. What I might do is actually just have one shearing station, but we'll have the green station down here. And we'll just rotate these guys when we want to use the shearing station, once we get to that point. Chef's doing a good job so far, keeping up with the calories we need to consume. Oh, and a healthy amount of water. That's nice. How are we doing the pipes? Probably need to switch over to that for a bit. Oxygen-wise, looking a little thin over here. Maybe we just want to open this area up a bit. I'll take this tile out, actually. That would be smart. Looks like our desalinator needs to be emptied. The rancher working away at that. And that is cycle 17. It is cycle 18, and I am going to take some advice here from Lewis, who mentioned put in tile here. The idea is I'm going to be dumping water here, at least when this is running, and that will reduce the time, or reduce the amount of water going into this guy. The other thing is, maybe I should actually drop this. Maybe that would actually be even better. You know what? Because I already have so much water, that might make a lot more sense. We did something like that. At this point, though, I wonder... I could just make a tile across to keep that out. Anyway, I'm just going to put that there as a reminder to do later on. Because the dupes can't actually reach it right now, but that's a great idea. Just noticed that that's not quite right, actually. You want to go 1, 2, 1, 2. There. Alright, Miner, you've got your task. So does Scientist here. Let's just verify we've got a laboratory, 2 barracks, Great Hall, 1 stable. Temperature of 30 degrees here. Good amount of water. So nice thing is any water that goes up here doesn't actually consume power. So we've reached our second stable. Let's just make sure. Hold on. What size are we talking? 120. Nah, it's not going to work. Unfortunately. Where is... Do we have any ice, or snow rather, in the area? Some up here. Let's do this type of thing. Just gonna knock this down, just get a little bit of snow in the area. Get this ag, not urgent to remove, but just gonna put it up like that for a reminder. .3 cycles until we either have the next dupe or package. Pretty sure it's going to be package. Pipes filled up. Let's keep getting this a little bit warmer. We're at the point now where I'm getting more water from ice than actually this guy here. This is just to make it safe. Actually, you know what? I'll keep this plan. I think that's a good plan, but if I want to get this guy groomed sooner, why don't I just move him? Let's see. Select this guy, if I can. Move him up here. Yeah, that makes sense. Rancher heading down. I assume to do some wrangling over here. Fortunately, the critter is farthest away that they could be. So they're picking them up. dropping them off at the stable. And that's going to allow me to do some grooming on 2 of these critters instead of just 1. So as soon as they do that, look at that, they call them in right away to do a bit of grooming. Alright, well I think that is it for today. Definitely very happy about having the stable together and 2 of these guys groomed. It's going to be our food source going forward. Actually, speaking of which, we need to up our cooking. Maybe I'm going to change the priority. Oh, is there any chance? Some algae. We can turn that into oxygen, but we need to get our kitchen together. Let's go to priorities before I forget. Leave this. And I'll choose engineer back as our backup chef. Alright, well hopefully I'll see you next time, or we'll carry on to see where these guys can get to. Till then.